My name is Doug Parker, host of the Cruise Radio podcast, and today we're going to take a food tour of Carnival Breeze. Now, we'll look at each of these dining venues and tell you which one each has to offer. Before we get to the food, though, if you like this video and you'd like to see more content, feel free to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Also, if you'd like to take an actual tour of the entire ship, I'll put a link to the full ship tour in the description below, and I'll also link it up here in the video. Alright, so let's get to the food on Carnival Breeze. Now, depending on how micro you want to get, there are up to 15 places to eat on Breeze, but we're only going to focus on the main ones today because a few of them can actually be lumped together. For instance, Carnival lists the deli as a separate venue, but since it's within the Lido Marketplace, we're going to just lump it all together in the general buffet area. We'll start in the main dining room. That's going to be on Deck 3 on Carnival Breeze. That's a midship dining room and an aft dining room. Both of them span 2 levels, so Deck 3 and Deck 4. Most nights you'll find the American table being served, but on formal nights they serve an American feast menu. That's the only night they really use the tablecloths in the main dining room as well, so if that kind of thing matters to you, that's the tablecloth night. The only difference between the midship dining room and the aft dining room is that one is used for anytime dining and the other is used for the traditional set time dining. That's at 6 o'clock and 8:15. You'll have a variety of options in here as far as food goes, everything from shrimp cocktail appetizers to a variety of soups and salads, and the main dishes, which include items like prime rib, veggie lasagna, or even fried chicken, which is really, really good, by the way. And of course, don't forget about that signature warm chocolate melting cake that you can get for dessert. Get 2 scoops of ice cream with that. It makes it just that much better. You'll also head to the main dining room for that sea day brunch. As we record this, Carnival is in the process of updating their brunch menus. Thankfully, the flaming tomato soup and cereal crusted French toast are still on Carnival Breeze. However, that is subject to change. I'm recording this on March 2nd, 2019, so if it does change, let me know in the comments below. The new sea day brunch menu does offer more choices once it gets put on Carnival Breeze, so you'll find some upcharge items on there like smoothies and lobster egg benedict as well. The main dining room is also where you'll have that Dr. Seuss breakfast as well. That's the character breakfast that Carnival has for $5 a person. That's typically held on the very last sea day. Our next stop is Lido Marketplace, which I'm pretty sure most of you just call the buffet. It's up on Deck 10, and that's where you'll find, well, just about anything and everything. Grab a plate and figure out where you want to go from here, either something healthy like the salad bar, or just go right to the carving station and get you a big old slice of beef or pork or turkey. They'll give you as much as you want. You're on vacation, enjoy yourself. Just don't enjoy yourself too much. You'll put yourself in a food coma really, really early. Also, the Lido Marketplace on Carnival Breeze does have the brand new dessert menu and some really, really good desserts here. Really digging the s'mores cake and the confetti cheesecake. As I mentioned earlier, the deli is located in the Lido Marketplace, and it's a great option if you want a hearty sandwich or wrap. The meats are freshly carved, and everything's served with coleslaw or fries here. You could also grab a chocolate salted cookie here. The deli is typically open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Also located in the Lido Marketplace is the Mongolian Walk. This place is super popular, so it's a good idea to head here before the line forms. The way it works is you pick your vegetables, then you tell the chef what kind of meat you want and what kind of sauce you want, and then he cooks it up right for you, and it's like literally you're watching him fry it up in the wok and throw everything in. If you want to, do a shrimp and chicken combo, you can do that as well. Really no limit on how much meat you want to put in here. Also, there are 2 lines here as well, so don't be thrown off if one line is really long. Go to the other one. There's a port and starboard line for the walk. Now let's exit the Lido Marketplace and head outside to the midship pool area. That's where you're going to find one of the most popular spots on any Carnival ship, guys, burger joint. Hard to believe something as simple as a burger gets people super excited, but once you've tried them, you'll understand, trust me. There's 5 different made-to-order options of burgers to choose from and an impressive toppings bar as well. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, what is the donkey sauce? Because that's on the menu, that it's included as a topping. And so I asked Guy Fieri this a couple of years ago, and he told me it's basically a garlic aioli. So there you have it. That's what donkey sauce is. It just sounds funny. Across from Guy's Burger Joint is the BlueIguana Cantina. Here they serve up the tacos, burritos, taco salads, and in the mornings, those killer breakfast burritos. A lot of people aren't even aware that this place does serve breakfast burritos in the morning time. So usually the first sea day, it's never crowded. So if you want a breakfast burrito, go here because people are normally flocking to the main dining room on that very first sea day. And what you do is you go here really early, get you a breakfast burrito, and since the first sea day is normally the sea day brunch, brunch is served until about 1 o'clock. So have your breakfast at the burger or at the BlueIguana Cantina, and then go to the main dining room for sea day brunch and get you some steak and eggs or such around 12 o'clock. They quit serving around 1:30 at the sea day brunch. Next up is the Seafood Shack. And let me tell you, when they first opened this place, it had the same effect on me as Guy's Burger Joint. I kept going back for more and more. In fact, in 2016, when it debuted on Carnival Vista, I had 12 lobster rolls during a 7-night cruise. Not proud of it, but it happened, so what are you going to do about it? I've lost 60 pounds since then, so I only let myself have one of them per sailing now. But they also have other items here like clam chowder, fried shrimp, clam strips, oysters, crab legs, fresh fish, and so on. But for me, it's all about those lobster rolls. And this place is open till about 10 o'clock or so. Just opposite of the Seafood Shack on the aft pool deck is going to be the Pizza Pirate. I don't have to tell you what they make here. Obviously, pizza, margarita pizza, mushroom pizza, pepperoni. You have a provolone and Parmesan pizza with fresh mozzarella. I guess quattro, I can't even pronounce that, but I'm going to say it's probably 4 cheese. And then prosciutto, also fresh Caesar salads tossed here upon request. Also here, they do deliver as well, so if you want to have a pizza delivered to you anywhere on the cruise ship, you can do that through the app. All you have to do is pay that $5 fee. Also, if you want to tip the pizza delivery person, you can do that through the app as well. I had mine delivered in the Pig and Anchor brew house on Carnival Horizon. I tested it last summer, and it worked out really well. One deck above Lido Marketplace is Cucina del Capitano. That's located on deck number 11. Now, there's 2 different types of menus in here. If you want to grab a pasta lunch, you can do the free Captain's Pasta Bar, and that's served from about 12 to 2:30. You can get linguine, Alfredo, meatball marinara, Caesar salad, a big, nice garlic roll, a big fat garlic roll, actually. It's really, really amazing. And all kind of different toppings to put inside of your pasta, broccoli, onion, zucchini. You can get shrimp, garlic chicken, all that's in here. Now, that's during the daytime, so that's going to be free at day. All you have to do, no reservations required. You just walk up there and see the hostess. Now, at nighttime, reservations are required / suggested, and it's $15 a person. The food in here is served family style, and if you're not careful, you'll leave here in a food coma because they go all out with the portion sizes. There's menu items like calamari and soup for appetizers. For the entrees like chicken parm, lamb cutlets, pork chops, grilled shrimp, and other dishes. They have a captain special, which is for the captain on the ship. It's like his family's signature recipe, and that does change from ship to ship. And of course, there is their homemade tiramisu dessert, which is amazing. Now, while you're waiting to be seated in Cucina del Capitano, or waiting to get your meal, take a walk around the restaurant because there are a lot of photos of the ship being built, older ships in the Carnival fleet like the Mardi Gras, and family photos from the captain. It's a really nice touch, and it goes around the whole restaurant, so there's tons of photos in there. The whole dining experience is about 2 hours. Now let's head to the Pig and Anchor Smokehouse, which is located on Deck 5, just outside of Ocean Plaza. You'll find real deal barbecue here, everything from smoked brisket, chicken, sausage, and pork butt, plus some amazing sides. There's the mac and cheese, potato salad, coleslaw, and a big old roll to mop up all that barbecue sauce, which, speaking of, there are the Guy Fieri branded barbecue sauces to choose from once you get your barbecue. Now, this venue is only open on sea days and embarkation days, so it's a good tip to come here early on embarkation day because on sea days, people are lining up out here starting at 10:30, and it's normally open from about 12 to 2:30 on sea days. Also located on Deck 5 is a place I often forget when I'm sailing on the ship that you can order different types of pub grub from, and that's the RedFrog Pub. Now, for $3.33 each, you can get different grub appetizers like grouper fingers, conch salad, curry chicken pockets. They have different beef sliders in there, also desserts. They're only $2.22, like icky sticky coconut cake and blended Caribbean rum cake, both really, really good. The grub inside the RedFrog Pub is a good quick fix if you want something between lunch and dinner, especially if you have that late dining. Along the promenade on Deck 5, you'll find Bonsai Sushi. This is an a la carte venue with different types of sushi, skewers, bento boxes, and sashimi. You'll also find a selection of Japanese beers here and sake. They're typically open for lunch and dinner. Again, you'll want to check your fun times for the exact time. On Deck 5, inside of Ocean Plaza, they do serve up a little continental breakfast plus. Now, I say plus because they have the basics, like fruit, coffee, and danishes, but they also have some hot items in there like eggs, bacon, and oatmeal. This is just a great place to get away, or if you work out early in the morning and you want to grab some fruit before you hit the gym or a coffee, you can come here on Deck 5 instead of going up to the top on Deck 10, where it could be a little more crowded. You want to check your fun times for this Ocean Plaza buffet. And we've saved the best for last, and that's the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. This is a specialty restaurant which will set you back around $38 per person, but for my money, definitely worth it. The menu features appetizers like crab risotto and smoked oysters, also entrees like filet mignon, the surf and turf, and the popular 18-ounce cowboy cut steak. So good there. And you'll want to leave room for dessert because Carnival did bring back the cheesecake, and it is served on the menu. It's actually funny. The passengers rioted until Carnival brought back that cheesecake. And also a fairly new dessert called Art for the Table, where the chef comes out and makes some table art on a big white cutting board. Pretty cool experience there, but I believe everyone at the table has to order that if you want to do that one. Reservations are, I'm going to say, more required on this one instead of suggested, because most of the time you can't get in here, especially the first couple of nights on the cruise or during a sea day. They do book up really quick here. And that will about do it for our food options on Carnival Breeze. Of course, I didn't mention room service, but that's a given. There's a menu in your stateroom, and some items are for fee, some are complimentary. So take a look at those items as well. If you want to get some, breakfast in bed or, late night munchies after the bar one night, you can get room service. All right, if you like this video and you'd like to see more content, subscribe and hit that like button. My name is Doug Parker. I'm the host of the Cruise Radio Podcast and Cruise Radio News. Both of those can be found where you listen to your favorite podcast. All you have to do is search Cruise Radio or Cruise Radio News. Both of them are right there. What do you think about the dining options on Carnival Breeze? Is there enough? Is there not enough? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.